Get around back. Here's your jacket. No, you're. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's Jenny here. I'm going to take you through a yin yoga class this morning. So yin is obviously the opposite to yang. So there's a little bit less movement in it. It's about connecting to your fascia. So you're putting stress on your fascia. So the fascia, just to explain it a little bit, is like a stocking that comes all over your whole entire body. And what we will do here is what we're going to try. You can imagine you're actually better. I think a better analogy of it is actually that it's like cling film all around you. So what we're trying to do, when you try and put cling film out, some bubbles come in on it. So what we're going to try and do is smooth out those bubbles with some of the postures, particularly in the lower part of the body, and it hydrates the fascia. So as we age, it dehydrates. So we're going to try and just stretch that out a little bit, or stress it and hydrate it a little bit better. So we're not stretching any muscles, we're working with the connective tissue in the fascia, so we're putting stress on it. So it's more like you're pulling on a towel versus like an elastic band with the muscle. So we're going to start, so we linger longer in the postures, and it's not about how the posture looks, it's all about the sensations in the body. It's a really nice introduction to mindfulness meditation, because you're really going to work inwards and connecting to how the body feels. Which is what I always try to work with, but this is kind of on a slower level. So we're going to sit down on our mats, and we're actually going to start off with our nice savasana and just allow the body to completely relax. So lying down on the floor and just connecting to your breath. Closing your eyes. Take an inhale and an exhale. You don't have to force the breath, just connect to the breath. Allow your body to settle and to soften. So the yin values are patience, softness, compassion, letting it be okay. Our yang values as we are, we're go, we're busy. This is just to try to connect and relax. Inhale, exhale, be in your body now. Use your breath. As I said before, your breath and your body are always in the present moment. And it's normal for your thoughts to come and go. Just try not to enter a dialogue with them. If that happens, just come back to your breath. You're training your brain. It's like a bicep curl for your brain. Each time that you go off into fantasy land, that's okay. Just come back to your breath. Inhale. And exhale. We stay here for 2 more breaths. Let this be alright. Allow your body to soften and relax. We glorify being busy. So just, again, say this is okay. You're doing a good thing for your body. Now we're going to slowly just come onto your side and very gently push yourself up. And we're going to start with our first pose, which is butterfly pose. So what you're going to do is bring the soles of your feet together. So there's no clasping or grasping. You can gently hold on to your toes. You're going to so what we try to do in the yin is we're looking for the Goldilocks effect. So too much is no good, too little is no good. We want to get it just right. So again, if you're going with that Goldilocks, you don't want to get grizzly bear pain, or you don't want to get gummy bear where there's nothing. You want to get a little bit of a sensation. So the area that we're going to target in this here is our low back and our inner thighs. So if you want to feel a little bit more sensation, you bring your feet closer to you. And you're going to feel that in on the inner thighs here, the adductors. Or if you want to, if it becomes too much, you just slowly release the feet out a little bit more. You can bring the palms facing up, or you can just gently hold on to your toes. You're going to tuck in your chin to your chest and let your head hang down. You're going to feel a nice deep lengthening through your spine. If it doesn't feel good for you, if you have any kind of severe bulging discs, I'd be very mindful on this forward fold and maybe just keep the spine long and just let the legs do the work. So particularly if you have any kind of back disc issues, I would just maybe stay upright and just let the knees fall down, connecting to your breath. So we're going to stay here for a few minutes and let that be okay. So just again, gently, you can put your hands facing up. If you feel that you might pull, and just gently. It's not about grasping or clasping. It's about letting go, connecting to the breath and connecting to the sensations in your body, being in your body. So you're getting that compression on your thyroid, you're getting a slight compression to your internal organs, and you're getting that extension the backside of the body. So putting that stress on the fascia, working your connective tissue, so hydrating it. So what we're going to do is we're going to linger longer and let that be okay. Connect to your breath. It doesn't have to be forced breathing. Allowing the head to hang down, let the knees fall apart. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. Relax your forehead. Close your eyes. It's not about how it looks. It's about connecting to the sensations in your body. So see how it feels. Inhale. And exhale. Keep softening. It's going inwards. Relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. Connecting to your breath. So we're nearly at our halfway point in this posture. So do you feel as if you can add a little bit more and bring the knees in, or if it's too much, bring the knees out. Just relax. The head hang down. Just focusing on the breath. Your mind will start to wander. It's your brain's job to create between 60 and 80,000 thoughts a day. So thinking isn't wrong, but you can distract thinking by coming back and focusing on that sensation, maybe the inner thighs, never creating any pain, just a little bit of feeling that active movement in the body, that active stress on the body, stressing the connective tissue, the fascia, hydrating it. So try to just let your thoughts come and let them go. Let this be okay. Inhale and exhale. You might start to feel like a clunk sensation or a release. That's okay. Just being present in your body. Trying to come out of zombie land of the head, that fantasy that might be overtaking us. And just connect to the breath. Inhale and exhale. Just a few more minutes. A little bit in this posture. Noticing the knees opening up. Now we're just going to slowly, gently roll up and stretch our legs out. And we're going to do our rebound, which is, I feel, a very important part of the posture. So you're just going to lie down on your back and just connect to any sensations that might be occurring. You might feel some tingling, maybe like a pins and needles effect. Just letting that oxygenated blood flushing through the body. You might feel a relief, a release, and that's okay too. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you're going to slowly come onto your side again. Push yourself up with your hand, and we're going to come onto our stomachs for Sphinx pose. So this is a really nice little compression for the low back. So the target area here is the low back. So again, if you have any kind of back concerns, this is a really nice posture to nudge any misalignments in, but if it feels too much for you after a time, the variation would be to come down onto your stomach and just rest your hands on your forehead in crocodile. Otherwise, you want to come with your elbows under your shoulders. Your palms are flat. A slight, you're not looking up, so a slight chin tucked in. Relax your shoulders. If you want to, if you're not feeling enough sensation, you can push your in here and just bring the arms back, the elbows back past the shoulders. Or if you feel this is too much, you can bring them in line with the shoulders, or you can bring them out and come down a bit further. So just decide what feels good for you. Again, we're looking for that Goldilocks. And maybe close your eyes. So feel a gentle compression in your low back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your forehead. Maybe close your eyes. Relax between your eyebrow center. Let this go. Inhale. And exhale. Sometimes the stillness, your mind doesn't like it. The chatter in your brain is like, why is she at? What are we doing? Just tell your brain to chill out. Tell the thinking mind to chill out. And come back to the sensations in your body. Relax here. Feel it. Again, if it's becoming a little bit too much, we want that Goldilocks. We can try and apply the Goldilocks rule to our life then. Too much is no good. Too little is no good. We want to get it just right. Tapping into your innate body wisdom. You have nothing to prove here. Just soften. And breathe. Relax your shoulders. Relax your forehead. If your mind gets lost in thought, coming back to the sensations or the breath. So rotate to what works best for you. Maybe it's your breath. Maybe it's the sensation in the body. Keeping you grounded here. Inhale. And exhale. So marinating here. Having a good day. Connect to your body breathing. So giving yourself the benefit of paying attention to your body in this moment. Practicing that mindfulness muscle. Training the brain. And slowly release down. You can take your rebound here on your stomach and just maybe rest your forehead, crisscross your hands and rest your forehead on your forearms. Or if you prefer to lie over on your back, whatever works best for you. Just connect to your breath here. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to our yin values, keeping it simple. Inhale and exhale. Relax your shoulders. Hydrating, getting oxygen blood flushing through the body. Just being present. And slowly push yourself up. We're going to do our pigeon pose. So if you have any kind of cranky knees, I can give you a variation of it. So with pigeon pose, we can start in our tabletop position. You're going to bring your right knee to your right wrist and nudge that out slightly out of the way and let your left leg slide back. So the target area here is your right hip glute area, and then you're working up your inner thigh on your left side. So if you have any kind of cranky knees, you don't have to stay right here. You can roll over onto your back and do it from here. This might be enough. Or you can interlace the fingers underneath. So taking whatever works best for you. Again, finding that Goldilocks and just being okay with it. So let the legs slide back. Maybe rest down on your forearms. Maybe rest your forehead on your forearms. And just breathe. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to read a lovely little poem that I say a lot when I teach in class. I can find it here on my phone. Yeah, here we go. Okay. It's called The Invitation. So you just stay lying in your pose, connecting to your breath. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you aim for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventures of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are square in your room. I want to know if you've touched the center of your own sorrow, if you've been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed for fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it, or fade it, or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own, if you can dance with wildness and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes, without cautioning us to be careful, to be realistic, to remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you were telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusations of betrayal and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. I want to know if you can see beauty, even when it's not pretty, every day. And if you can source your own life in its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout at the full moon, yes. It doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after the night of grief and despair, weary and bruised the bone, and do what needs to be done to feed the children. It doesn't interest me to know who or how you came to be here. I want to know if you will stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me to know where or what or with whom you have studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. I want to know if you will be alone with yourself and if you truly like the company you keep in the empty moments. And just slowly push up into your hands. If you're in your pigeon still, curl your toes, push yourself back. Come back down onto your belly for your savasana, for your rebound here. Or you can come onto your back, maybe the back this time. And just feel that, and we'll let it be okay. Allow the body to relax. Connect to the breath, inhale. Exhale. Feel your body lying on the floor, letting the floor stretch. Just soft breathing. Maybe some tingling in your feet. Maybe a little bit of pins and needles. It's okay. Now you're going to slowly roll onto your side. If you're doing your pigeon, if you're doing the figure 4, you're right here. We're going to come around back into our tabletop position. Bring your left knee to your left wrist. Slide this gently out of the way and then let your right leg come back. You can stay up high if that feels okay, or you can come down onto your forearms. Again, the target area is your left hip, left glute area, inner thigh, and the front of your right hip flexor. And just coming down here and breathe. Maybe resting your forehead on your forearms. Come back to that softening. There's that mindfulness acronym called RAIN. So you recognize where you are. You accept it. You investigate it. And there's the non-attachment to it. So just without judgment, recognize you're in the posture, seeing how it feels. Accept it. A lot of times when people think of acceptance, they think that you give in. You don't, you further, you investigate and see how it feels. And then you have that non-attachment. Realizing that the only constant in life is change. And that can be hard to accept. But it's a practice. Realizing that everything comes and goes. The breath. Follow the flow of the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just staying here, feeling the sensations in your body. This can be a challenge to begin with, and that's okay. It's a new experience. Sometimes the mind doesn't like it. Just tell it to chill out. Breathe here. Again, if this is too much, you can always come over and turn around on your back. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you're at home with some peace. I always like to put on some a soundtrack, like a peaceful piano in the background. So if you can add that in here now, that's nice with video like this if you decide to redo it. I'm going to gently push up. Turn your right toes, your left knee back. We're going to turn around into our rebound. Feeling those sensations, maybe a little bit tingling, palms are facing up, and just relax. Nice deep inhale, and an exhale. This is our final savasana here too. Just let this be okay. Maybe find one thing you're grateful for. That you were able to do this practice today. You were able to tune into the sensations in your body, even for a moment. Simple, and you repeat it. Cultivating that gratitude practice. And maybe find something grateful that you're grateful for again before you go to bed tonight. Training your brain to look for the good. You could be looking for worse things. You can stay right here as long as you like. Or you can gently roll onto your side. Push yourself up. And have a good day. I hope you enjoy that practice. It was my pleasure as always to take you through it. It's nice if you want to do it again, even before bedtime, with some nice peaceful piano or some music, if you like some music in the background. Have a great day. Tomorrow's Friday again, which is crazy. So we're going to do yoga core. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Maybe not gone yet.